We're back to Mondstadt, baby. We are going back to Mondstadt, shall we? Okay. Let's go. Let's go here. Let me skate through. Where do I go? This way? Hmm? What is that? Return to... Return to special story mode? Ooh. Ooh, return to special. That's new. That's different.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful!
Oh, the Windbloom Festival.
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Sure, let's go.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But...
They don't listen.
Feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down?
Oh?
Sorry, I'm just not in the mood.
Oh.
I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Hmm?
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do.
Oh?
The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
What?
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore?
What's
I thought we were
going-
best friends.
What's going on?
That? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
Okay, I can't believe it. Yes, I can't even believe it. The relationship between Quinn and Beatrice, and then up to the end. Oh, heartbreak. I can't believe it.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example.
Oh?
Beatrice has been feeling down for days.
Mm-mm.
But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
Yeah.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus.
Huh? What's going on?
I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
Hmm?
You should see a doctor.
Yeah.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Strange. Absolutely strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
Hmm.
Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
What do you mean?
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until
Yes,
next time,
please
you two.
continue what you see. Hey, come back! I want to know what you would
Huh.
see.
Is it something in the air, maybe?
He said something he wasn't supposed to see. Donna?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
What?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
Hmm?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Kaya?
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Oh my god. I'm flattered, Miss Donna, although I do wonder whether that was indeed that. Wait, although I do wonder whether that was intention for the outside ear.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And
Oh, of course. After they pressed it, okay. I tend to, my dear, but the first question is I don't mind. But why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master D-Luke is the object of your affection.
Good question, Kaya.
so you knew about that? Well, Master D-Luke came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
Oh?
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
Oh? I understand. And I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do need to see some business. So I'll take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Mm-hmm. Not at all. You're exactly two people I've been trying to find. So, Traveler, Pieman, have you been? All's good. How about yourself and the rest of the Knights of Avonius? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Hmm. Yes, Miss. Jean sent me to find you when she heard you're back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters.
Bring it!
Speed up. Headquarters around here, isn't it?
Ah, Kaya. You found them.
Hmm. Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Oh?
Whoa, headquarters are packed! What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Mm-hmm. Allow me. You have note the captain of the second company. Skiron, captain of the third company. Eula, the captain of the fourth company. And me, of course, captain of the ninth company. How many companies are there?
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Okay.
Jean!
Traveler, Paimon, thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There are a ton of people outside. Yes. That would be the captains. You know a few of them already. But I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Knights of Favonius together. And to hold a trial. A trial?
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine!
I understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversees most of the matter of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados, and the Knights uphold civic justice in the spirit of our order, and the Church carry blessings and goodwill whenever the wind can reach. And today, case require a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on. The group of people outside in the corner now. There was someone missing. Where's Wait, how did you jump from Albedo? Yeah, how do we jump from Albedo? That's the question.
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there!
Oh. Keen observation, traveler. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Jean, it's time. Understood. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. Dun dun dun. First thing happens, we're in trial. Please sit wherever you like. I only understand that you remain calm, no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. Now that everyone is gathered, let's begin. With Grandmaster Vak away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean, I can't pronounce the last name, will oversee the proceedings. And Mr. Dahlia, Dekun, of the Church of Favonius will serve as assessor. As a representative of our respective organization, we will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
The defendant in today's case is captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Albedo? What did he do? A certain aspect of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims of the citizens of Mondstadt as such. This trial is not open to public. The identity of the victim is still unknown. Strange. If guilty is established in this case, all facts will be made public after final verdict is delivered. Now, captain of the logistic company, Miss Herter, will represent the charges, and the court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Ooh. Miss Herter is on your... Miss Herter, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
What?
Murder?
That's what I'm gonna say. Murder? What did he murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Whose body?
No. There's no way.
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Ooh, whose body? Beatrice. So, is that what she trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business, and when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground.
What?
Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
I turned to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in the office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters. That's right, the next day the defendant submitted his environmental report in Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it may have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
Wait, so there's no... Wait, let me grasp this first. There's no body, and Albedo's alibi cannot be verified. Why is there a case to begin with? In other words, you dug the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You believe otherwise, Miss Herder, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. And you accuse me of murder, but there is no body or motive?
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences.
Oh.
Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
What?
Second charge?
Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
Diluc? Please tell the court what you saw. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose a body beneath the cliff. It was dark, but he used his geopower to illuminate his surroundings. From what I can tell, it looked like a body of an adult male, tall, thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body beneath the cliff and smoothly out the ground to remove any trace.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I would like to inquire as what Mr. Albedo was doing in the area so early in the morning, not opportune time for a stroll. There is such a thing. Doñarani is my home. It's not unusual for me to take a walk around the area. I just happen to be the right place and the right time. That's all. Master Diluc is well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet, the question remains: where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
A box. That is what looks like teeth and the femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question, if burying flesh, why is that the only remain of a body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Mr. Diluc. I do believe presumption of guilty in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
Okay.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
Okay. So that's your uncle? Alchemy? A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. Afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a long intellectual exchange with his student Sucrose. The two of them were in the library until the next morning. Why did you discuss the last so long? Miss Sucrose presented the results of her research, and she noticed some of the flaws in the data, insisting on the reviewing her calculation until the next morning. Mr. Albedo presented. That's right, we were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He wouldn't be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I take it from here that during our meetings, Sucrose did fall asleep, but not longer after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose, you don't have to lie for me. The sacred place of judgment, the truth is paramount. Albedo. I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be sustained. Do you understand? I can't pronounce that word, don't even know. Yes. I know that claiming innocent without proving isn't enough. But prosecution judgment has its own hole. There has been no mention of motive or what exactly method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Correspondence? Oh no. That's the envelope that looks like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
What's this from? Putrefaction and refinement?
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, and the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation, and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
A trusted investigator have confirmed this to be the defender's handwriting, and the letter has make more than a past mention of purification and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims, and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and lawful disposal of human remains, the court have found the defendant guilty. The people attending would appear shocked. No one believed the kind and well-mannered person Albedo could commit such a crime. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have the time to submit objection or appeal, but most appeal hopeless in this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken back to the headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something's hidden is about to come into light. All come back to that letter. A secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of Monster have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Is it the sibling Albedo's sort of genetic thing that siblings? We'll find out a bit more. Albedo mentioned. Albedo told me his secret once. That he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following Ryando's footsteps just because he was an alchemy creation, that would only make him more suspicious. Well, this took a turn for the worst.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. For us? Yes. You are needed as Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
You know when you get there. Go on, now. Time is like the wind. It is waiting for no one. Oh, are we teleported to there? Please say we teleported there. It makes it less of a hassle. Oh, could we begin? Okay. In the current story, it seems that you're related to the past adventures. Would you like a quick overall of those experiences? Yes, please. Okay, for those who have not seen it or have not done it, we'll go through it together, shall we? Shadows amidst the snowstorm. Review. You and Paimon went to Dragonspine to ask Albedo, who was conducting the research over there, some questions about alchemy, only to encounter a series of strange events. Strange. A soft noise echoing through the mountains that could have not been traced. The ransack, the thief of alchemy nodes at the campsite. Albedo disappeared after chatting outside a cave but have no memory of the incident. At the same time, Eula encountered Albedo elsewhere on the mountain attempting to lead a child away. He attacked Eula upon being discovered. You were able to confirm the presence of a mysterious figure impersonating Albedo. A running battle ensures an ambush and being ambushed and hunted. Being hunted. In the end, Albedo eliminated a giant mutant wildflower posing as him. Yet, there are more than 2 people wearing that face on the mountains. That is the summary. Those who have not done it. Okay, we're going to Star Snatcher Cliff, which, lucky enough, I have a certain character, which was very helpful to get around. It's kind of weird that I haven't been to Mondstadt for a while. Where is it? That part? That part? Oh, over there! Oh, Venti! Ah, Traveler Paimon, I could hear your arrival upon the winds. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh!
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is,
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So, you called us here so we could meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so I thought we should have a chat.
Oh?
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
So, does he know that Venti is Barbados?
wait then. You know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Well, he knows, basically. Fine. Don't worry. Dahlia and I close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does it better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
That means his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Well, I knew from the moment that Rainer and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack them off. Aka creme de pris is a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At the stage of the case, there is countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help our friend. Then do you know the situation of Venti? Me? Well, I know Albedo is a synthetic being. And that's a lot of strange things that happen in Mondstadt. Even though Windbloom should have been about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
You share your observation with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
When no love remains, for the song to tell, the world becomes naught. But an empty shell, cruel is said fate, and cruel it may be, whether or not for a hero who could set all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, I'm making a comment. There was always an unavoidable trial in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven knows better than that to tamper with fate. If there was a A brave soul willing to aid their friend in a time of need should he meet a terrible fate. All Mondstadt could be for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, if Albedo wasn't the center of the case, protecting Mondstadt is part of the being an honorary knight, right? You still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold.
Ooh, Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty.
Don't worry, I removed the fuse. It's not gonna explode. Say hello to the Dotacom device.
So, this thing belongs to you
We're all pals. Don't you think she cares if I borrow it for a few days? Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to communicate. Just take it out and we can chat. We will do our best to uncover the truth. That's all. No matter what the outcome, you will have the win on your side. Oh. What's that conversation?
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed, your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air and the familiar.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
Barbados? Seriously? Haha. You give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal archon.
Is that so? I wonder what Barbados would think about that. Perhaps you should pray for him to find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
You know what? Forget about Barbados. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
Actually, I'm really curious. What is he? Is he an animal? Oh, he's a hydro. He's a hydro user. Look at him. I thought he'd be animal. He's a hydro. Oh, that's something I did not know. He's a hydro user. Okay. Okay. Through this way. Do we go through here? Return to the special story mode. Let's return to the special story mode, shall we? Which is kind of unique, in a way. I know all you must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Oh. This version of events is hard for me to accept as anyone. Bavaka once said that Albedo is a okay. This version of events as hard for me to accept, but Vaca once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Let's see what Albedo has to say for him first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Traveler, perfect timing. Kaya, I have a favor to ask. Like Jean said after the brevet, we submitted and an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's acting strange. I can't read him for the life of me, but I need you two to start investigating the case. Investigating the case. Yes. It is also time for you to get involved. Do you want a joint adventure? No, I would like you to launch the investigation on your own. I will continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help his case, just let me know. I know it is against the spirit of the season to task you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. Understood? I know you'll get to the bottom of this, traveler. You never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Then you have done mustered up great service all the time. All the same. I mean, all the time. Sorry. I'm expected a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. Anything? Get a social, Jean. Thank you for agreeing to the investigation. We are counting on you. Maybe I should go to look upstairs. Oh, is this what upstairs looks like? Ooh. Oh, we don't go further than the third floor. Dang, I want to go to the third floor now.
Wait, Captain Kaya, surely I can't just...
These two are here in order. These two here are okay. Okay, these two are here on Jean's order. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
Thank you.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Oh, I didn't read it. Alright, I have some work on my own, so I'll leave you two to it. Good luck.
Right back at ya.
I didn't read the last part of the paragraph. I'm sorry. I accidentally clicked it. Investigate.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Investigate the book. There is a stack of books on the desk, almost relating. Why is the book floating? Yeah, why is the book so is it floating? Or am I holding it? Okay, there's a stack of books on the desk, most relating to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked on the alchemy symbols, and the other have shaped S's and triangles drawn on them. A potential meaning is unclear.
Wow, these books are so fancy. Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
However, moving the book, the desk seems okay. After moving the books, the desk looks almost empty. Your hand slipped while you move the book, causing a hardback book to strike on the desk. Resulting the noise is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but an experiment adventurer is a sound too hollow, almost like there's a compartment within the desk.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very okay. A lot mechanism is complex, but seem to involve elemental power of some. Perhaps you should try your geopower. The hidden compartment opens. Inside is a piece of paper with more information. Investigate the paper. Okay. Festering is also manifesting to rot. The festering force and the significant amount of life energy collide. The two will repel each other, triggering a power side effect. When I tested this alchemy experiment, the result refined was startling. Breaking through the shackle of life, the stimulation of the ... project, I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
The gnome measured festering a force, which suggests Dragonspy could be evolved somehow. If this has to do with the synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No, that can't be. Amongst the notes is a map with a few markers on it. Two that marked location corresponds to a crime scene. The third one appears to be in Dragonspine. So there, and there. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the result of this joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in the last location, or at least the remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location?
We don't know.
Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
Go.
Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
How's the investigation? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So Albedo's Albedo's research something that doesn't help his case, huh? You share what you learned with Venti. No promisings. We should be grateful that Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he was one of our, there'll be no separating from her path. As we know both that approach to alchemy and ethics are pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you. I don't think the handwriting is fake. Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust? I don't know, but I want to.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Either way, the fair investigation means come to a conclusion presented with by the facts. Does that mean that Ventis no longer believe in him? Remaining objective is your envelope. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report with your honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's Miles.
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Can I ask your I want to hear your thoughts.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
You can talk to us, what you...
Do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
Miles, you're very suspicious. Please tell me what you're thinking.
That map we found in a hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
I want to talk to Miles. I want his opinion. I feel like he's hiding something that which helps us in this investigation. Because he seems to be there, and he wants to talk, but he doesn't. He's too afraid. Please give me some information, Miles. You're hiding something. I don't like the fact that Miles is hiding his... What's her comment about cold? Never actually listened to her comment. I need some energy food right there. Which what looks like or the plus that one. Oh, I just found a chest.
Ah! I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no. Bring it!
Oops. Oh, I went too high.
We
Oh,
should be getting close.
Huh.
Oh, look over there! Something seems off.
Careful, examine the ground. Although everything is covered in snow, a seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from the surroundings. You remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. But the hole seems to be completely empty, surrounding the markings, making it look like something was digged up. An animal? Did an animal do this, or a monster?
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
If one person did all this, why did not remove the trace like the others? If Albedo isn't the one responsible, who was this location? Why is this not okay? Who go say who? Why is this Why was this location marked in his notes? My God. You return to the nights of photos, doubt swelling in your mind. And I want to talk to Miles. He's his key witness. I wanted to know him. Your bag, did you find anything? A lot, but it's still inconclusive.
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
You tell Jean about your findings from... I see. Compliant. I can't even do results, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit appeal? Yes. He asked for a retrial. There are still some questions surrounding the identity of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. Minimal remains that the uncovering have sent forensics analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
If the victims turned out to be a Mondstadt civilian, the situation will become more serious. The second trial would likely be open to public. I doubt public sentiments will favor Albedo.
Yeah, not when the charges are so
Okay,
serious.
I said it wrong. Will not be in favor. Okay, will be. Okay. The second trial is said to take in 2 places. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Well, Zed, when the time comes, I will carry out my duty to the best of my abilities. Please, can you just bring Miles? Miles! You are there! Miles. Miles! You have something to say. Say it. You are being suspicious! Right. I'll be right back. Wait. You know what? You know what? Instead of being right back. Continue it. Here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, 2 days. Do. It takes a while though.
I thought finish. Let's see.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Oh. Okay. To the second trial we go. Something else has happened, hasn't it? You two. No, you're ready. Ready. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Representatives of both sides remain unchanged and that. Okay.
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Oh?
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Oh? Huntsman, male, 46, married, states his occupation hunter, considered the conclusion of the last trial his disappearance went unreported, likely due to a lack of relatives. In addition, the medical record shows that there's a substance mechanical related leg in his leg 3 years ago. The damage, the femur that missed. Okay. Therefore, it concludes that one of the victims in the case was Hansman. Specialized technique is okay to accelerate the rate of
Is
decompensation.
it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemy or magic. Both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Exactly.
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act.
Hmm.
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Another one?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
Huh?
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body.
Oh.
I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Okay. I see. Just step forward. This was brave enough, Miss Donna. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to the justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
The investigator also uncovered relevant evidence to the subject. I will print you.
Wait, does she mean...
Following the pieces of evidence uncovered, Mr. Albedo's office is in this map. Okay. This map was found in the defense's notes, marking the correspondence describing the letter and the location of the scene of crime. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Whether you're the one who marked these locations? Yes. Do you realize basically admitting the guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is okay. No! Since you uncovered the compartment, I might as well impound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I have, I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Herta, you presented a meticulous and convincing case, but I give you that. But I will not admit to something I did not do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
Rather than dismissive way of referring an innocent man speaking his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising my patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but the patience comes in its own reward. It's easier for things to do is to remain buried in the snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Hmm? Traveler, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Assume you visit the third location on the map as well. Yes. Cause here's what you found. You nodded a head, an honest account of the scene in the... Whether you keep a hole gone, the surrounding of a boar marked unknown of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew something is discovered. Oh.
Then, there must also have been a body.
First location. Okay. The single mesh of fabric. The evidence suggests that Albedo killed someone and concealed the body. Second location. Circulation mark between dragon spine and of an adult. Luke described nearing same event as Beatrice, but there's no reason for them to conclude against Alberto in the testimony whether is trustworthy. Luke found teeth and femur at the scene and could not confirm them. Okay. The two should have no reason to set up Albedo, despite wouldn't lie something like that. Not to mention Donna has been actually straight since the beginning of the trial. According to the forensic results, the team... Okay. But did Albedo use alchemy to reduce... Third location. Third location of Dragon Spine. You knew about it. During the investigation, Palmer and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There was also claw marks around the outside. But there was no body. No, okay. Difference between marked locations. Albedo's marked those locations on the map found in his hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations are most likely to hide a body. Digging up around the area suddenly wasn't seem big enough. But unlike the first two locations, there were claw marks around the third, and no witnesses saw what happened there. Dragon spiders are home of manners of monsters and wild animals. Could something of a creature dig up a body? But why wasn't the case on? Okay, the mud did not look fresh, which means the hole on the third has been longer than the other two. But if the hole on the third location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Dragonspire is a fringe climate. It's covered in snow all year round. Even so, it is home for various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Within the deep mountains lies a remain of even the most mysterious Durian. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a particular life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange thing has happened in Dragonspine. Most people know that Albedo is an alchemy, but the truth is he's a synthetic human created by gold. Okay, in fast, steady intelligence, treats everyone with kind respect. I'm okay. Up to now, Albedo has never displayed an ill towards humanity in all game. As a friend, I shouldn't ever, but it would only make the things worse for him. Encountered on Dragonspine. I almost forgot Palmer and I encountered someone in Dragonspine that looks like Albedo. We went the same on the. Okay, made the honest. I would like to address the court. If I may, I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding two cases addressed in the previous injury, it was established that the disposed body that the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case in the third. The hole was still there. This dirt was scattered around perimeter, and it looked like it looked like something was being digged up. If that was done by one person, that wasn't. Why was the third scene wasn't given the same treatment as the others, and why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third weren't fresh, which suggests that Dragonspire incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe that the reasonable doubt in this case. I hope that the verdict reflects on that.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out. There is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. And the map, that fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to Traveler's point. I always care about proving my innocence. I would indeed do as and deny any connection to the map. But that's not what I tend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide those things in those 3 locations.
What?
There was indeed a body at each location, but I did kill and bury someone in Dragonspine.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken. The story did not end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest in Dragonspire. Someone who wanted to take advantage of a deserted nature of the region and eliminate me in secret. It is his desire to kill me, leading an altercation that I killed him instead and buried the body in the mountains at the third location of the.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
If you would let me finish, Miss Herter, I will get to this important part. The man who attacked me was the same height, blonde hair, blue eyes, dressed in the clothes that's nearly identical to mine. So someone who happens to look like you? Exactly like him? So I was right, he did not come back. He did. It doesn't. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone that nearly looks identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. I see. Then it appears I withdrew my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you too.
As you can see, this is Miss Herter, the logistic captain of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Order in the court! I stationed in Mondstadt all these years because that is where my subject of my research lies, the dragon Durin. 700 years ago, the dragon of the east, Diwali, defeated Durin in the battle. And with the help from Barbados, sealing his remains in Mondstadt. Right. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not the true end for him. His heart still beats, and growing more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful alteration of the Homunculistic project.
Homunculus?
Oh, I can't.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of the homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle.
Hmm?
You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome.
Why, what?
Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Okay, question. Who is the real Herta? Is it the one that's on the stand, or is it the one that's as a witness? The two of you look identical, but judging based on your demeanor, the newer of it actually seems more like Herta I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter.
Hello. Okay, question. Who is the real Herta?
How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago.
Okay.
Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Oh. Uh-oh. So that's not the real Herta?
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles answer first.
Miles?
Huh?
Please, Miles. You seem to be following us and you seem to be afraid. Please tell us.
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused?
Yes.
You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurt.
The scar is right here.
Oh. So she... Oh, Herta's the one that's on the stand that's acting... Ah! Why the nerve? I cannot imagine this come as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Avonis failed to mention the scar on Herta's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
Uh-oh. No need to panic. You can just add one now. Okay. At changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say the spawn or spawn of Doran's life force have that ability? A life force and an appearance that you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless, paralyzed to act, because you were worried of using the power that could affect your accomplice. Accomplice? Then Ma must be one of them? There are others too. Most of beings under the influence of Jiren's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence was... Okay. You attempt to transform all who surrounds you were affected by your power, and you can't control it because the network of living being you serve as is fickle.
Show us your arm.
Dun dun dun.
Ugh! Have it your way. Whoa!
Come on, let's go.
Are we having a battle here?
Hey, they're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
Wait, what? What? We didn't get to see it.
After her!
How does she... I want to know what she looks like if she gets out of the room, but no, we don't get to see that. It's time. All units move. Third company, keep the impossible keep on the imposter's tail. We finally had a chance to talk, but before I explain the events of the past few days, I would like to make things clear. I never killed any of my fellow citizens. I never used human remains as part of alchemy experiments. Second, the event of the past few days were a part of a plan. Most of the members of our orders were in it. As for the witness, Master Dealer picked up the situation long before today's precinct. Wow. That quite I can't even talk today. That's quite an involved plan. Indeed, follow me. I can't even talk. Ah, gee. Is that why everyone said keep this very suspicious? Slime!
What? How are there monsters in the city?
Exactly. They are all monsters from Dragonspire. An attack imminent. But fear not. We were prepared for this. We've been monitoring a research of Duran's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it. It was a matter of time before they could advance our monster. So we made preparations for the inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
Yeah. On top of the city. Okay. Oh, we can actually go. Hello.
Master Gene, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
Good. Our intel suggests that the monsters from Dragonspire could disguise themselves disguise as modern citizens. So be sure to exercise caution. Oh, my divination revealed that there are more regular people under the influence of this strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Yes, so for those people, the aim is to subdue, not harm. Before attack, make sure to figure out what you are dealing with.
Understood.
I can't even talk. Okay, understood. You can do the optional. Let's do the optional. Let's be here.
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Illusion shattered.
Let's help him out. I feel like I destroyed someone's garden.
Rain cutter.
Let's do the... Oh.
Lupercal, it's you.
Come into be.
You're in for a little.
I'm not used to this team.
Live.
it being?
You. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during a wind bloom.
It happened a lot before?
Unleashing a lightning on people. No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose though. Ah, my old professor even wrote to me about it a few days ago. Of course, I make sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's natural for students to inherit their teacher's way. After all, mine was a gentle old man from the Spartaman school. You see, this time, I'll use a gentle method of electrocution. So the gentle, even Jane would have no reason to intervene.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Ah, well, is it good to move about once in a while? What was they could talk about?
Huh. Gentle.
Sucrose. Mr. Albedo, traveler. Everything good here? All good. A few monsters made it into the city, but Master D-Luke and Kaya helped me to take care of them. Not long ago.
Free.
That one I can handle. Doo-doo. Alright, let's take care. Okay.
Enhanced cannon one more.
I can't read it when I'm battling.
Where are all these monsters coming from? My sword hand is cramping.
Wait, I think that's Captain Kaya's voice. Maybe he's coming to help. Just hang in.
Hang in there. Fantastic job defeating this place, you two. We'll take it from here.
Oh, Captain Kaya, Swan is...
Hey, I'm fine. It's your leg we should be worried about.
Oh? Swan, Lawrence, you should both get treated at the church. Don't push yourself. We'll take care of the things here.
But, Master D-Luke, didn't you leave the Knights of Favonius?
What? Are knights the only one capable of defending this gate? Fine. It's fine. Master Duke is just, okay, a strategic. Even citizens are willing to help. Who are you who are we to turn him away?
Understood. We're grateful for the support.
Yeah, thanks a million. We'll be back soon.
Okay. I have some spare time right now, so I plan to make some potions to help people fight. Sounds Remember to be careful. I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle, retreat somewhere safe. Don't worry about the front line. Understood. Could we reduce the fire? Thank you. We'll take it from here. Okay. Was just asking. Out of like curiosity.
Time to act.
You reduce the fire, does it make a difference? I don't know, I'm just high. He's here. Did you say it's official? I want official.
Hold firm. Drag another wardrobe over here.
Vile beast. The Amanakrai shall not tolerate such a transition. Hey, official.
Ah, that's the traveler's voice.
You arrived the most opportune time, vassal. Sword at the ready.
Witness my great undertaking.
Fear not, the foul beast has been casted into the void.
Mein Fräulein means to say that you should refrain from going out for the time being. We will continue to protect this area.
All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. But, I've never seen a bird that can, talk.
Ah, no need to worry. I'm Mein Fräulein's humble servant. Please rest assured, I'm not a danger to you.
You can trust them, I promise.
Oh, no, of course. I didn't mean it that way at all. I just misspoke.
No matter. My vessel have unfinished business, yes. Then go forth and submit these wretched beasts. The princess's blessing shall illuminate your path. She's gonna say the same thing you say. Yep. I was talking to Oz. I was nah. Do the same thing you don't give you. Shoot, someone's coming. Please help me. Please help me.
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Perfect. I could drop the axe. Sorry. Thought you were a regular citizen. About time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Although it's been a while since I dealt something this big, it's gonna be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I'll treat you a drink for your trouble. Just what I like to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make friends when we're not here, right? You know. The monster started surging in the Monsters started to surge from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agile, like someone like in response to the court coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Jiren absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witness saw was true. I did hide those bodies. Also, I monitored the situation on Dragonspine. I noticed that many of those ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Jiren's power, but less fortunate ones has already been devoured by the monster who assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of them who were replaced have no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to oh.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested them, and sometimes they even left their body parts. All remains is the first victim. And the only body that Albedo destroyed were the monsters mimicking the form. Then he buried them, whatever their remains of the victims, to put them. Oh, so what Albedo did was destroy the imposter, received their remains, and buried them back. Oh. Someone has to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data of the purification of that board. After we defeated the double kind of Whooper Flower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me the story of the gardener, I remember. I'm glad. When you remember what I told about Subject 2 in pursuit of replacing Subject 1, he transformed into a whoopie flower into Subject 3. Wait, so Subject 1, Subject 2 is in pursuit of replacing Subject 1. He transformed into a whoopie flower. Okay, I'm confused. There was another imposter in Dragonspire that day. Yes, it would be Subject 2. I confirmed him buried his body on Dragonspine. So you see, at one point there was something hidden in the hole you found. But because Jiren became more revised by the day, under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2 and returned it to. Oh, Jiren absorbed the failed creation, although with his acknowledgement, the way of thinking. Even since then, all the creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who ventured into Dragonspire for so too long are bound to fall under the Jiren's influence, but those affected did not show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. You saw yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange. Those are the same people who tried to break into the Knights of Favoni's headquarters. Jiren's power remains dormant within them until finally it surges to the surface and seizes control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power. All those who are under the influence will become violent. Thus, we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's why I'm here. It will make me look bad if I was lazing around promising to help. We will use the power of the animal to restrain them for now. That should give us, the Knights of Foes, a chance to subdue them without any harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright. That's long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? Yes. So if there's a little secret that other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it.
Wind current? Paimon's never seen this many.
There should be now a wind current across the whole city. Everyone can hear me? Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate.
Okay.
Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
All thanks to Lord Barbados. With the blessing, we successfully defeated our city. Actually, if you face away the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You don't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh, you know that the wandering bug calls for help? Thanks to the traveler, Paimon, Abedo found me and got me out of a tough spot. Right, that's... Alright, now that you're okay, we should check on the status of other areas. Thank you, friends. May the animal Argon protect you. Wait. Never mind. Why does he like to say that? I got things covered here. Whoa. Where's D-Luke? I don't like being in the middle of this, especially on the bridge. Oh, look who it is. Oh, there he is. Get back! Phew, that was a close one. I suppose thanks in the order, Master D-Luke. I appreciate the help. No need. I don't need to intervene to save you. It was my own convenience. You were in my way. Oh, well, let me get out of your hair, I suppose. Then. Okay, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you always just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Ah. Alright. Tell me, when did you notice something was off? The first trial. Because of the fake herder? No, because of you. What? Me, what did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me, then, Master Diluc, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monster incoming! Second thought, best thing is not to think about it. Oh. Why I can't change it too? I can't change it too. I know why. I know why I can change it too.
Dodge this. Time for retribution. Verdict is. Oh, so sorry. Time for retribution.
They're over there! Diluc, Kaya!
If you had time to make it out of here, I guess the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was just the closest spot to the city gates. Maintaining the control over the main gates means maintaining control of the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusted citizen volunteer and I have covered this area. I think you mean the man who held the title of you don't have to bring that up. Okay. Well, keep up with the good work. We'll go and check on the status of other locations. Good. Oh, I want to thank you for what you said in the court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, he had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it didn't feel right in believing someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you for trusting me and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work as always. See you soon. Of course, stay safe. Where's Amber? Actually, where is Amber? Where's Barbara and Rosaria there? Where's Amber? Where's Amber and Bennett? Get close to the
Let's dance.
we're just waiting.
Let the show begin.
Talk to the Knights of Felonies. Alright. Alright. You should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
Why are we outside the cathedral anyway? You don't need to rush back out in the front line, are you? You are okay. You're not rushing back out to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we should give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front line. So I'll escort you all
Of
myself.
course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just do my job. Leave to the cathedral. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count me. You don't need... I really don't know how to start, but I do know that Jean and the others have prepared for this for a long time, so I don't think everything will be... I think everything, no, you read the title, I can't read. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No. Do you need something? I just want to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are gonna happen in Mondstadt. Attacks, fights. And I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance that something to do with Dragonspine and our authority on that region. So we should take care of we should take him at his word. Dragonspine. The city's gonna be in danger? Yes. But the Knights of Favonius will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then who will protect you? Don't worry, I can look after myself, promise. Please let people be okay there. Sister Barbara, could you lend us a hand? Of course, coming! There's Bennett. There's Amber. There's Amber. There's me. They're here. Prepare for the battle. On guard, everyone. Incoming monster. 11 o'clock. Looks like we've got 25 hitty girls, 5 blazing, and a bunch of different slime. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that.
Engaging.
Where are we missing a monster anyway? Oh, I know.
Precision strike.
Wait, I know who we're missing. I'm stuck.
Let's keep going, team. Go, Baron Bunny. Let it rain.
gonna say Alice is not Alice. Where's Klee? Where is Klee anyway?
Now's our chance.
No escape.
All units are now in position.
Where's Klee and you? Okay, Eula.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead.
Oh.
And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Oh. Oh, this is quite a scary thought, though. I get the chills thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you. You're none the wiser. Don't worry, this is over. The monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was worried. Same here. I thought it was all real at this point. I was completely shocked. You didn't know, Amber. Then it seems Eula did an excellent job of keeping situations under wraps. You no need to worry. I'm no worst aware. That sounds like Eula, alright. She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You are not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Yep.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kai's suggestion. He said that the plan would work best with someone well-known, irreproachable, without being a too high profile. Naturally, Miss Haruto was a perfect choice. We need to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with an idea that she would disappear. So explain the rumors that someone has fallen during the missions. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, but the imposter fell right into traps. That was all the part of the plan first. Things first, and we spread rumors that Miss Haruto was missing in action after. Oh! The news came from Kai and Hertz, direct subordinates, which was important because we need to be credible. The imposters saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for Hertha to appear on the night's patrol route, claiming to have survived her. Oh.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes, and our enemies was more meticulous than we expected. The monsters began searching for Herta's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which was more advanced thinking than subject 2. So, we had to wait long enough to convince that fake Herta was... Okay, fake Herta, that she was our trust. Ah, okay, our trust, okay. Furthermore, we need to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself that she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Oh, okay, don't worry. Barbados was tracking her down, and she doesn't have his blessing, so she couldn't hear what we were talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack.
Okay.
All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself.
I don't feel like I'm talking straight. It was to be expected. I could have just revealed the truth if I had the right moment, or it would have given the imposter more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise. And if my true identity got out, the public trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back, expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, I have you to thank for that, traveler. You wouldn't probably don't know it, but you were part of the plan since the beginning. Me? I didn't know there was a plan. And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I shouldn't keep you in the dark. I had my reasons. This might not sound intrusive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave a letter in the office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Wimbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fate her subject to has met you on Dragonspy before. If she thought then you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her and the perfect timing for us to strike. Ah, so I get it. Albedo's right. You were part of the plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. Please don't be hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in this plan as it was. We had no other choice. Honorary Knight, Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aw, that means a lot.
In that case, it was us you should be. It is us who should be thanking you, Honorary Knight.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
I'll step inside the courtroom. This is the first thing I see. Not sure how much more I can take. I'm not brave enough.
I think you should give yourself more credit. You were brave enough to sit through the trial despite the nature of the allegations.
Second, I didn't see either.
Apologies. Rosaria asked me to come. With Albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone.
Oh.
At a time like this, 2 is...
Thank you. I didn't expect Miss Rosario to even remember me.
Of course she does. She spent all that time monitoring Albedo. It's only natural that she remembers his most dedicated student.
Oh yeah. So after this, I doubt Mr. Hadid will speak, huh? Not even the higher up police?
As far as I know, he shared that information with close members of his order long before these events.
Huh?
Perhaps I spoke too soon. You do scare easily.
Sorry, I guess I didn't expect Mr. Albedo to just reveal it like that.
I'm sure he felt the time was right. Besides, you know the truth. I know the truth. It doesn't change anything, right?
When Mr. Albedo told me in the library a few days ago, I was shocked, but more than that, I was amazed.
Not afraid?
No, not afraid. I trust in knowledge and science, and I trust in Mr. Albedo as a person. Huh? I just noticed, Deacon, there aren't any wind currents around us.
We lucked out on that front. Otherwise, that conversation would have been for the whole city to hear.
Huh? How does it work? That could have been embarrassing. Okay. I'm Batman. Bennett.
That's gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here.
Hello. Looks like a person could use some help. We are searching for a place to keep citizens out of danger. This area appears secure, so it remains. In the meantime, we'll be back with an update.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh. I see this one, but I'm confused. Ah, I get it. Diona! I forgot about Diona. Ugh, those damn things are more annoying than those Disgusting booze hounds. Ah! Albadon Traveler, if you're running into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to the castle. I'll be here to watch things over, so the tavern will be safe. Thank you, Terrible. You tell them.
Albedo, Traveler, got an update for us?
You can take her to the castle. There are shouting people there. Anyone who needs help is welcome.
Got it. I'll take her there right away.
Oh, Noel! Captain Albedo, Honorary Knight. Focus on the battle. We got your back.
I must leave no
Coming to be moments of birth.
Thank you for the help. That was over. A lot faster than expected. I'm sure you have places to be. Do not let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. Be careful there. I know victory will be ours. Is that everything?
No, my sword!
Boba, get them!
Oh, that was Head to the castle. You'll be safe there, especially Miss Diana. She'll.
Really?
How can you were there and you still talk each other?
Huh.
You weird bunch of people, I tell you that.
You're doing a really good thing here, Diona. Thanks to you, so many people are out of danger.
Don't worry about it. We all call this home. Giving people somewhere to safe to stay is the least I can do. Dad, I think we got another group coming. Can you cover things here while I go and check out?
I'll help you out.
imagine there's more special ones, but if I did miss it, I'm sorry. I haven't found Klee yet. Eula.
It's all my fault. I knew Klee was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
We heard. Uh-oh.
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon. What brings you here?
To provide mobile support across the region? Was there something you need to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Just tell us. It's nothing to be afraid of.
Klee, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up, please.
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, fight first, conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second. Crush! More speed. Shudder!
Dumpty Dumpty, go!
Bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated.
Please got this one. We won! Great work, Klee. I counted on you to protect Eula next time too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Klee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you went camping for a few days and the monster followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. I need you to report back to Master Jean to settle my expense. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula will be grateful to escort you back to the headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
It will be an honor. Cleo will do her best. Wonder where Cleo was. Oh my god, it's like a disaster zone. Jean. Who else? We're not missing anyone else, are we? I feel like we're not missing anyone else. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to sort out my little mouthy. Alright. Okay. That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparation paid off. Injured are few and far between. I have a full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit.
We're back!
Everyone, alright?
Amber?
Amber? Yep. Right as rain. We're back! Klee kept Miss Eula safe the whole way. Aww. That's amazing, Klee. Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're missing a few. Reporting back, Master G. Mission completed. Good to have everyone's back safe and sound. Great work, everyone. This operation could have happened without your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days, and you should take a well-deserved break. I will. But I believe you deserve it one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a loose end to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. We need to talk back. We need to talk about it back at the headquarters. Traveler, Paimon, you should be there too. Alright, everyone who have finished their work should head back to their quarters or the church to get some rest. Come with us, Klee. We can drink some tea and eat some fresh baked moon pies. Yay! Yes, 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 yes! Hi everyone. Fenty, thank you for everything. I know there was a difficult moment all along the way. Wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life? No, apologies. I just forgot to say anything. Haha, just kidding. You're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times. Any notable information on the wind? Of course. I was out of the city wall for quite some time and I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up an anxious voice and a charred anger. Jurian was isolated for centuries and absorbed subject to his emotions, allowing him to understand the certain truth about the world and existence, including the fact that he is no longer Mother's only child, or most perfect creation. It is obvious he found that difficult to accept. The emotion he felt is a response to quite a genuine, and dare to say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, if I will be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose out of Jurian's instinct to compete and survive and came dominant all those around him. Of course, of subject to the knowledge allows him to take more intelligence approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Jurian still lacked the significant social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That feeling is close. Miss Vonia, come here. Make your report.
Oh, nothing much to report.
Is that so? During the battle, we talked about your transfer to the 7th Company, and you are in charge of patrol and post battle. Okay.
Good. No problems.
I see. If you don't mind asking, why did you come from that direction and why are you all alone? Don't think we were still meeting at the side gate. There was a change in plan. We sent the message of the winds in the last few minutes of the battle. There's a lot of change during the operation. But I imagine you missed those as well. But you were under the influence of under Jiren's influence, and you have been since your since your trip to Dragonspine over the 6 months.
Ugh.
Don't move. Let's continue the discussion back in headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. Alright, the others are looking for okay, please can you help her? As long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. I consulted Venti about the possibility of calling the trip conference. Yes, it's relative of a new tradition that Master Vart came up with a few. Oh, I still remember he approached me about asking lovely ladies of for a favor. Okay, I hadn't known any difference. I thought he was talking about the older sister or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I would say he's not young, but not old either. He's still the type that cracks jokes every opportunity, whenever an age that is. Indeed. Okay, the conference is gathering 3 parties there. Okay, Lord Barbados was able to facilitate. Okay. Marco has quite a way of words, so he was able to gain favors and convince them to agree this very important quest. Namely, the monster's great time of need. The mage will return and lend their aid to our nation. Okay. Yes. Now I have a request of my own. I need the conference to convey once again. Venti, you would? Of course. Pass me the Dota communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Just watch to learn. Okay. I think this should do it.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on. That's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Baka? Grandmaster? Oops, I put the wrong number. Sorry, Vaka. You will probably be busy right now.
Considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Yes. Well, have fun with that. We'll talk to you some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Oh.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me it's beneath the great great tree of Windrise. It seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Is this Alice? Greeting, Miss Alice. Is Venti?
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine as Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
Okay, you still remember the trap party conference, right? I called you on behalf of a friend. He asked for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It is me, Auntie Alice. Barbados, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team, asking for Oh.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something that's preceded.
How unprecedented.
Unprecedented.
Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no. In terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
You're right. Where? Here? As in his office?
Hello again, everyone.
Wait. Auntie, hello, Auntie. I see you turn yourself into a giant Dodoko.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
So Alice is a Oh, she transfers herself into a Dodoko. Oh, we never guessed.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Oh. Thank you, Auntie Alice. Before we set up, there's someone I need you to meet. Head to the office. He will be waiting for you there. We never go to the third floor, are we? My dream is to go to the third floor.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Hey, not so loud!
Mini Turin, what are you doing here?
Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. Trying to tap Paimon on the shoulder during the battle, you floating away too fast. You were there. Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days. I've been keeping myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Thank you.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak to the festival for a bit, even though I couldn't play the games because of the people. I still have a lot of fun, but that's not why I'm here. At Beta, I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace Durian on the Dragon Spine, and I'm gonna be the one who revives and brought into this world. Oh?
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and
Sorry. I should be more specific. Albedo's using his alchemy to turn me into a human.
what?
Human transmutation? So you're Albo's intended subject? Yeah, we've been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if I wanted the right word. I don't even know if that's right answer in the situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much right to this name, but I don't want to lose to the other Jurian, becoming human. I know, Albedo talks to me about that. He said that Jurian on Juggernaut is more aggressive and primitive, almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a story, and the pure part of me outbalanced the evil part of me. Of him. Okay, it was gonna say me. If I'm honest, I don't know what that would look like. If I could still be me once I become with that part of him, maybe without complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Alberto said that these kind of questions are normal, and we are all just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm afraid of change. I want my life to be meaning, and suppressing the evil dragon and becoming human sounds pretty meaningful to me. Don't worry, I'm not faithless. No one forced me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for him. We kind of are in the same boat, you know. Albedo said he was a synthetic human. If this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two kind in the world alchemy created, allowing to live in human form. If all living things are grouped together by species, then the only other person like me in the world, I guess that makes us family.
Definitely. You've just gotta trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hakai know about this?
Oh, yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this duty, and he didn't even try to stop me, and just told me, get a move on then. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to use the loo. I'll be back. He does outright say it, okay. I think he was supposed to support my decision whenever he even thinks it was a good idea to go through this. I'm a little scared, of course, but I'm excited too. Anyway, I really am glad I got to talk to you at the time like this. I feel a lot better knowing. Okay, I feel a lot better now, so thanks. Oh, we're never gonna see Bedo's desk anymore. This. Oh. Okay. This is the other one. So, for those who didn't know who Durian, the little Durian is, here's the other one. The Summertime Scales and Tales Review. After receiving a strange fairy tale book, you and Paimon arrive at the wondrous world named Sri-Lanka. There you experience an adventure with your companions. At the tale closing, you discover that this world was created using the fairy tale writing by the witch M as a blueprint. You rescued a little dragon named Jiren, while there was a mini Jiren made friends with you, promising to aid you at some point in the future when you are needed. Oh.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
No unspoken rule I'm aware of. I don't want to wittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate.
Oh?
Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot has happened today, and if she left, it would be no one around to lead the Knights of Favonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea.
Aww.
So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durian in Dragon's Spine.
Oh?
Also, I would like to request some alchemy reagent from... Okay.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First, it will be the flesh of an immortal monster from okay, oh.
Interesting. What else?
Ooh. The other portion of an embryo left by Mother.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Jern has continued beating ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. And it could be centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. I spent years investigating Dragonspine, so I'm aware of the danger he imposed. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt, at least less than half of his original strength. There is no telling how dire the consequence would be if he ever regains his full life force. Hence, if we want to free the danger posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Jurian entirely. Unfortunately, Jurian is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, but I intend to transform it into a human-like being. During the summer, Klee and I visit a fairy tale called Sri-Lanka. It was created by a mage from... Okay, I can't pronounce the word. So I'm sure you know of it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see.
It was during that journey I learned that a certain that Jerome would return life one day. And that experience inspired me. If I met the pure soul M had created, I knew if I want to change Jiren's fate, he would be the key. To that, I devised an alchemy model of transmutation, a soul that will come from a fairy tale dragon of Sri Lanka and the blood from the original dragon, and the monster's remains and the emperor that left behind will form the flesh. A corrosive nature of dragon venom, the heightened vitality of monsters remnant will set each other off in keeping the constructed body in a perfect balance. A powerful side effect like cam trigger when manifesting force and life collides. In alchemy, settling the results are sure but nothing. Short but astonishing.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Oh? Do you see that bad? See it as a bad thing, Auntie Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition.
The
You
trial.
need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexenzirkel's trial.
Circle trial. Understood. I figured something that won't happen. That's why I asked Traveler to come along. Wait, I am joining you in this thing? Haha. I couldn't think of a better partner to for such endeavor.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Auntie Alice has always loved a spectacle. As any chance with my friends to come along to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
The Hexenzirkel trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure.
Oh?
There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Aww. Hi, Mom. Don't be.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table.
And then, of course, just about.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Whoa. It's sadly keeping okay. This we have been striking down into chess pieces, guys.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
Is it? I think it's just China's was even louder than usual. Now that I'm this size. She's always energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirit. Don't worry, we'll be back.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Auntie Alice, I didn't realize you personally conduct the trials.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal.
Okay.
Swashbuckle your way to victory like
Coming to be.
There is no escape. Bring it. Letting brave names echo.
Moments of birth.
Torn to oblivion.
Let my no, my sword.
I'm flying. You can't. Moments of birth.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Witness my great undertaking. Coming to be. Coming to be. Moments of birth.
Let the mountain flames
I feel like a beta's doing the work.
Illusion shattered.
Feel this ancient power.
Rain outlines your. Nice and
live. Witness my great undertaking.
King and Queen should present a united front. Let's have a ball.
Into the fire.
Witness my great undertaking. Live.
Oh. I feel like there's more.
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
It doesn't seem like
Well
Alice.
done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
Oh. Oh. Are you okay? More chess pieces? Kings and queens of the board, yes. The kings and queens of the board has arrived.
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So it begs the question.
I don't know if my team will handle it
you
well.
see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in the spirit of Rheindotter, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbara Trismegistus, to you.
It is time to slay our foes with
Oh, Albedo, you're always so charming and delightful. Unlike my own student, she can be so full of herself. I do wish you'd take a leaf out of your
I should have a nice one. That's me.
The brightest flames burn fastest.
Witness my great undertaking.
Allow me, my darling.
Live.
Ow!
Any food? Or is it? Where's the chicken actually? I have. There it is. I know I should have ice. That's just my fault. It recommended it and I just ignored it.
Feel the sanctioned power.
Let us dance, my dearest.
Try to remember the steps this time.
First form. Oops. I thought I had it memorized.
Witness my great undertaking. And now, a towering
Illusion
return to form.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
No, my sword. There it feels the sanctioned power. The titles are forced.
I am outplayed.
Feel the sanctioned power. The final act is upon us.
Now you shall perish.
I should have ice. I think ice will be handy.
Yes, very well done.
We did it.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Wait, is the blue one related to not related? Is that the master of the other one?
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Oh?
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest.
Oh, yes, it is. Mona's teacher. The old hag.
Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
I can't remember it. I can't remember it.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie?
So so Alice calls it Barbie.
You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique.
Oh?
But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual.
Oh. Oh.
Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both.
Aww.
You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
Yeah, you kind of do. Alice, turn us back. I don't think I want to be small. I don't want to be chess pieces anymore.
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Oh. Thank you. I feel pretty good to beat the trial. Once rest up, let me know when you're free. We'll head to Dragonspine.
To deal with the Dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed, the sooner we deal with Jiren, the better.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to
Wanna come into my hood?
You sure? Is it warm in there?
We arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I need to get to work. Now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You two stay on guard.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
Oh. That's a good question. From alchemy perspective, we are artificial creation. Biologically speaking, we are no relations whatsoever. So I'll say we are kin. Would be categorized incorrectly.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
Not as much of the matter of preferences rather than things stand. I would say I belong to a class of humans. Is a quite unique therefore thereof. But then again, most form of life in this world possess some unique traits. Oh. I perhaps the most unique among humans in that I'm the only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming alchemy projects prove successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you his intent to replace Durin the Dragon Spine after my conversation with him. He also expressed a strong strength of becoming a human. Fascinating prosperity, not to mention extreme challenging one. But I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, I understood the broadness sense. This project deals with both past and future. Standing profoundly impacts many lives. That primarily is what it makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be in the second consideration, though still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, cultivating life, which is the world cannot generate, I can't pronounce that word, is cultivating the world itself. That word is like, whatever aids life attains in great levels, perfection proves the world by doing so. It's not a question whether this thou's to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. Alchemy enterprise considers of deciphering and comprehending all form of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just science experiments to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt, I approach first and foremost a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Well enough. Thank you. Finish.
looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
The whole time it would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I just remove the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Duran's body should finally die for good.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Duran's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Duran's influence on the citizens and creating a new Duran through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with his heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemy array and deal with all these issues all in one go.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence.
Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure. We sure learned a lot.
Monsters are a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourself.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom Star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. 2 days. We need it there. Getting there. On day 1. Day 2. Where'd I go?
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
Bring it!
I kinda like using Lolan. Come on! Eat up. Nope. Where is the plaza already? Oh, there's the plaza. Could just use the teleport to go down. That's just me. Where is it? Oh, there it is. The special Dura mode, which is weird. I'm not liking it. Just saying. As all of you know, during this year's Windbloom Festival, the people of Munster have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that have tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of the Windbloom Star to someone who outstandingly contributed to defense operation. This someone who may not look like a strong warrior, but those who keen sight play a vital role of gaining control over the conflict. His words, his song, always have a way to lift the spirits, people's spirits, and they were a great sport to us. Let's give us a round of applause to this year's Windbloom Star, Venti the Bye.
Amazing! Venti!
Aw, Venti's got an award. Huh? No way! You gonna pick me? Why not? You're the perfect person for the job. Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern? I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Wimblim star. If you like, you can take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd. In that case, let me swap out the speech for a song. Everyone, the bard in the land is about to begin his performance, so don't go away. Gather around and let me your ear. Oh? I exercise the prayer. Oh, what was it? Whoa. Earth flowing water, refined fire of winds. Traverse the 18th worldly and the 12th passes. 20th. Enter the mortal realm. Elevate festing flesh into sacred bone artificer. O sage, witness my great endeavor. How was it? Not bad, right? Oh. Dun dun dun. As a you.
Albedo, how did everything go?
Yeah. Everything's smooth. As I said, we achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Yeah. Correct. However, his newfound form is still stable. We'll give it some time. Incredible work, Albedo. I'm graciously accepting compliments. It really rather remarkable what we accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I set out to do and achieve my personal goal. I think even she would make a rare facial expression hadn't she seen it.
She?
My master and mother, Gold. Long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with the instruction to complete the task of monumental importance to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant. In the time I was more sure I find the truth of the world basically stood for getting a life. That might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me and get to know me and get to know other people. Life is like a space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. So for an artificial human, finding a life is in some sense equivalent to finding the truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Being alive is existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wants to get across to me. Still, I found this whole series of events giving me a new inspiration. Sorry, I can say instructions. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choice a human has to make in life, as well as the kind of family bonds they will form. Most people would probably see the events over the few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it is part of a family life. I feel that the carefree existence my brother had enjoyed so far will come to an end, just like me, and he will step into this world facing the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose we'll get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. That's the kind of family in the world. Some base their lives around family stores, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds. And I am the gardener too. As long as you feel like you gain something from the experience. Master never show her face, even with the heck drill. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Knowing what I've done, that means she knows as well, giving her approval. Isn't she devouring nabbers? I'm pretty butchering around that one. It would seem she finally stood the Okay. If so, then I'm truly happy for her. And she didn't always have to have a penchant of madness, you know.
Devouring Nefarious?
What is Nefarious? Is a name for a ruler of life.
What?
Alice told me long ago, but it came no surprise. My master would do it as sooner or later. As for a ruler of life, all I truly know is Nefarious is gone, but because Master's ashes, she and Nefarious are now one. In that case, thank you so much for your help during the ordeal and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course, that's what friends are for.
Paimon took the word right out of my mouth. Hearing you said that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiments when I report back to Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I'll get going.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Wanna take a guess?
Venti, you're back.
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this. Here, winds bloom. Now could I? What do you think of Cecilia? It's quite fitting. The true feeling of a prodigy son, a sentiment as sweet and warm as a gentle spring breeze, perfect for the season. Traveler, give me your hand. Huh? The mage are pleased with that you, Albedo, managed to pass their trials, and Albedo received the material he sought. So you deserve something in return as well. Oh, okay. Want you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind, a secret of sort. When that time is right, it will reveal itself to you, so no need to open it right away.
Wow! A gift and a mystery all in one! The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
According to the Sander, you probably the only person who can make use of something like this. So I suppose it belongs to you. Alright, thanks. Ah, well, all I did was deliver it. Although I did go to great lengths during the whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my effort wouldn't be out of the question?
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Really? I'll hold you to that. You know, no going back on your word.
Of course, Dad! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Music to my ears. I'm happy I could fly. It's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the song to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel, said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who set all free. Although through the shadow so cold, he sought wisdom untold, chasing the fragrance the wind only knows. That's the wistfulness waning and fading into the night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light. Oh, we're never gonna see. I want to see the human form of Drew. Sure, we're never gonna see the human form. I think that's it.